Students, now we are going to see the remaining part of the chapter values and data types, that is part number 3, operators in Java. An operator is a specialized symbol that performs a specific kind of evaluation on 1, 2 or 3 operands and produces a result. So what is called as an operator and what is called as an operand? For example, if we are writing like this, C equal to A plus B. So these are called operators. This equal plus, these are called as operators, and C, A, B are called as operands. So the symbols are called as operators and these letters, values are called as operands. Okay. Next is assignment operator. The assignment operator is used to assign this assignment operator TOR. Okay. The assignment operator is used to assign or give a value to a variable. Okay. So what is the use of this assignment operator? This assignment operator is used to assign or give a value to a variable. For example, int, the data type is integer. So int a comma b comma c. We are using three variables here, that is a, b and c. B equal to 25, C equal to B. So what is the value of B? 25. So we are assigning the value of the variable as 25. So which operator is using for assigning a value to a variable? This equaled operator. So this equaled is called as an assignment operator. Unary arithmetic operator. These operators perform operations only on a single operand. So if we are using only one operand, it is called as an unary operator and are classified under unary plus operator, unary minus operator, increment or decrement operators. Unary plus operator. Here the symbol plus precedes an operand. The operand should be of numeric type. Okay. For example, a equal to plus 5. So this plus is called as a unary plus operator. A equal to plus 5 means a equal to a plus 5 is used to assign a positive 5 to the integer variable a. Okay, so this variable a is holding a positive value. Unary plus operator is rarely used as plus 5. So if we are assign in mathematics also, if it is a positive number, there is no need to put this plus symbol. Okay, so we will assign this positive numeric values simply 5. Okay, then unary minus, that is negative value. Minus value means it is must to put the sign before the number. Here the symbol minus precedes an operand. Operand means value. The operand should be of numeric type. For example, a equal to minus 5 is used to assign negative 5 to the integer variable a. So this minus value means this is a negative value. Suppose we write b equal to minus a. Okay, already the value of a is negative. So b equal to negative a means again we are having another one negative here. So negative into negative is positive. It assigns the sign reverse of a to b. That is, if A is a negative number, it is converted to positive and then assigned to B. If A is a positive number, अगर यहाँ पे positive value है, so B will become negative. B equal to minus A means minus 5. If it is a negative value, then B equal to minus A means negative into negative positive. So the reverse value, that is positive value, is stored in the variable B. Okay, if A is a positive number, it is converted to negative and then assigned to B. Increment and or decrement operator. Java uses an increment and decrement operators, plus plus and minus minus. This plus plus is called as increment operator and minus minus is called as an decrement operator. Increment the value of a variable by 1 or decrement the value of variable by 1 respectively. If it is plus plus, then we have to increment the value by 1. If it is minus minus, we have to decrement the value by 1. The operator plus plus adds 1 to its operand and minus minus subtract 1. In other words, A equal to A plus 1. So, if we write like this, A plus plus A, it is same as that of A equal to A plus 1, is same as A plus plus or plus plus A, and A equal to A minus 1 is same as A minus minus or minus minus A. So plus plus A means we will increment the value of A by 1, minus minus A means we are decrement the value by 1. So this plus plus and minus minus are called as increment and decrement operator. Now we are going to see relational operators. So relational operators are used to compare two operands. Okay. So these are the operators coming under relational operators. First one is greater than. For example, A greater than B. Okay. We are comparing the two operands A and B. Less than, A less than B. So we are comparing these two operands A and B. Greater than or equal to, then less than or equal to. This is exclamation symbol and equal. So this is called as not equal. Okay. So these are the relational operators. Next one is arithmetic assignment operators. These arithmetic assignment operators are used to combine an arithmetic operation with an assignment operator. The arithmetic assignment operators used in Java are plus equaled, one arithmetic operator and one assignment operator. Then minus equals. So this is arithmetic operator and this is assignment operator. Then multiplication equaled, then division equaled, and here it is not, we cannot call it as this percentage. Okay, this is the modulus sign, that is modulus equaled. The next one is accumulator. An accumulator is a variable that the program uses to calculate sum or product of a series of values. So if you want to calculate the sum of series of values or the product of a series of values, we are using the accumulator variable. Next is logical operators. This logical operator is an operator which connects two or more relational operators. Okay, see, this is called as AND operator. So checks whether the condition preceding and succeeding it is true or not, and this is called as logical OR operator, which check whether either of the conditions preceding and succeeding it is true or not, and this is called as NOT operator, just negates the logic of the condition succeeding to it to check for its validity. So these three operators are called as logical operators. Next is conditional operator. Conditional operator is the only ternary operator. Ternary means three. Okay, three operators come together. Three operands. If we are using three operands, then it is called as a ternary operators. Conditional operator is the only ternary operator in Java that works on three operands. Okay, the operator that will work on three operands is called as conditional operator or ternary operator. The next one is the new operator. The new operator dynamically allocates memory space for an object. The next is the dot operator. The dot operator is used to access or invoke individual members of a class. Next is symbol output. That is, after executing the programs in a computer, it gives the output. Okay, so if you want to see the output on the screen, we are using these two statements, that is system.out.println and system.out.println. So both these statements are displaying the result on the screen. So there is a slight difference between the system.out.println and system.out.println. Okay. So if we are using this println of statement अगर use करते हैं तो it will print the string in the new line. Okay, if we are using the statement print of, it print the values in the same line. Here you see, this is the example. We are going to print the value of I. Okay, in a for loop statement we are going to print the value of I, the numbers from 1 to 9. If we are writing like this, system.out.print, okay, if you are using the print statement, it will display the output like this: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So if we are using the output statement like this, system.out.println of, so it will print the value 1 and the cursor will skip to the new line. There we will print the value 2, then next line 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Like this we will print the value. So this system.out.println and system.out.println, both the statements are used to display the output, and also it will take the input from the user. So this is called as input and output statements used in Java. So students, the explanation part of this chapter, values and data type, is over here. The next part we are going to see the question answers, and I will give some assignment questions that you have to submit. Okay, that's all about the chapter values and data types.